Hello everybody, I am Moldy West and this is Hollow Knight Silksong once again. In the last episode, we went through Greymore and found some of the hidden fleas in there and also picked up the Crest of the Reaper, which is all fine and dandy, though that ain't exactly my preferred crest. I likes my Wanderer's crest above all else. Now, we needs to keep on moving along. It's time for progress. And for that, we gotta head on through the Shellwood. Or we could have head through Sinner's Road back in Greymore. But that's more of an alternate path as opposed to what feels more like the intended path. There's more than one way to go and reach the Citadel. And one such way takes us up this road here in Shellwood. Shampoo! My swipe didn't cleave through your skull like I wanted it to. There you go. Feels good now that you ain't alive anymore. And just, bell to the brain. It's fine. My skull's sturdy enough to withstand a little jingle bell. Here we go. This dude needs a ding-dongin'. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the 5th bell that I needed to ring in order to open the thingy. All I know is all these big bells need a ringin'. I don't know exactly which ones I have and have not donged just yet. But this one is wronged. 'Tis ringed, 'tis rung. It's time to run along now. And if we were to drop down here, pretty sure that would take us all the way back down to Bone Bottom. Don't need to be there, not right now, nope. Boulder, nah, more boulder. You ain't hitting me, son. Whee! I know there's nothing over here all the way to the left, except for one little piece of dialogue. Right about here.
Mi offende?
These sands mark the edge of Farloom's territory. I was brought here to this land through the caverns beyond. Something at this kingdom's height still hungers for me. Were I to flee now, I would again be pursued.
Kadastama.
Until I find the source of that hunger and slay it, I will not be free. So, yep, edge of the map. Nothing to be found there, as far as I know. Anywho's, this way we go. We needs to climb higher and higher until we reach the gates of the Citadel. Oh, that's a boulder. Anything over here? Pilgrim, accept the judgment of the rise beyond, that all who stand at Farloom's holy crest prove pure of will and want. Yeah, that. Not sure exactly what that means, but I do know I'm going up here. And this is a bench. Nice little toll bench. Take my money, I didn't want it anyway. Ding, ding, dong, dong, I'm riding the bells. Sit down here. Ain't got no map for this area, but there was that other path down here that I didn't poke my head into. The place where the boulder came down and almost smashed my brains. Just a few beads. That's the whole point of that little nook. Just to hold a couple of beads for you. We just raided somebody's personal little piggy bank. They didn't have a lot anyway. That stuff is easily replaced. Welcome to the Blasted Steps, where the sand is full of a bunch of chompy little worms that want to eat the fuck out of you. And I cannot go to the left. And I'm pretty sure these gusts of wind, yep, you can ride those with that drifter's cloak. And you, sir, are fighting me with a gong and a mallet that looks a lot like a pizza cutter. You ain't cutting no pizza with that thing. You're supposed to ring your gong with it. But instead you choose to try and ring my bell. The hell you trying to do that for, boy? Oh, hello, crawly boy. Ow! You got some vicious little claws there. Ah! Spikes in the ass! Now, if I can just stop being bad at the game for a second. Ah, shit, fuck. And die now, please. Okay. Uncomfortably close to death there. And that's all this was. Just a couple of shell shards and annoying little bastards with razor sharp claws. Okay. Now, I really need to suck less and kick more of that ass, which I am here to be kicking. That's... no, don't you jump into me. Ow, Pokemon. No pokies. You don't poke that now. Oh, where did you go? You fell. You fell down. I really wanted to kill you more before you fell. Did you land in the murder bugs? Nope, you're still alive. Okay. That kills you and gives me some heal. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. Now then. Right over here. Oh. More husks coming to life. You just can't let the dead rest, can ya? No, sir. And then there's you, flanked by a little jumpy boy. Well, get fucked, mister. I am the wiener now. How close am I to finishing News Quest? I need another 26 different enemies to be murdered. Closer, closer we come to getting that done. Up. And then there's you, one of the more annoying enemies. I see you down there. Quit hiding from me, boy. There. That's another mark for the Hunter's Journal. And you dead. And Chakra's close by. I hear you singing. I see your rings. Yeah, there you are with your Ushkado.
Poshanka, child-wielding needle, have you seen trace of my master nearby? I feel she was here only recently.
Has been?
I cannot say for certain, Chakra, though if she travels seeking skilled opponents, these steps would serve her well. The warriors watching over them are formidable. True. Impressive guardians they are, fighting defensively and loath to leave their stations. They swing their weapons with a cold brutality that should not be underestimated.
Anyway, give me that map. Really need to know where I'm going here. That's the last of your map in stock. Okie dokie, we got a map. We good. We can travel freely. And this annoying little turd with the ricochet and drill face that it launches. Always with those weird angles coming in with that spitty drill bit. Yeesh. Hello. Please stop living. You've existed long enough, and your continued existence is a pain in my ass. Gong. Oh, you're alive. And that's not okay. Ow. Missed my sword, Pogo. And I need you to die. Excellent. Alright, alright, alright. I know where I'm going from here. And this probably ain't the place to be going. But it does get us some more beads. Nice little beady boys. Oh, boulder. Why do they keep putting boulders above the precarious, dangerous, deadly spikes? And dead. Dead you are. Boing bong. And further to the left is where we must be. I'ma smack that lever. Lower the cage. And yeah, there is a way to... That's an oopsie if ever I've made one. Ouch! Stupid drill face. Come closer. I want to kill you. And you and your perfectly aimed ricocheting shots. I hate ya. I hate the fact that you exist, and that damn wind needs to stop. Why did you dash in the opposite direction from where I told you to go? God damn it. I don't have enough room to get a sprint going for a nice jump from that little platform. And we're not going this way just yet. While it is not, there is something incredibly nice over there. It is guarded by a boss. And there is a bench close by, further up, which I would much rather be hitting before I go facing any potentially dangerous big boys. And I just need more climbies. Climby uppies. And here. Alright. Yeah, the bench is right. Well, maybe it's left, but go to the left, but here, yeah, here's the bench. Open your bench and open your bellway. Alright. Things be open. I'm sitting here. Yeah, you play your little harp, and now this road be open. Open says the road. We can now call Bell Beast here. And now that we got that checkpoint, I'm gonna drop down and go down that path that leads to the thing that I was just talking about before I started climbing up and being all scared and dumb. And I don't like you being alive. That particular enemy right there has screwed me over several times while trying to make my way through a particularly annoying side quest. But the reward for that quest was well worth the ass pain that he caused me. I got through it eventually. And here's that boss that I was talking about. Great conch flies. There you go. Stick your head in the dirt. While you got your brain in the sand, you're a fairly easy target. Now, yep, you're drilling. You drill-headed bug bastards. Ow, he shoots, he scores. That's not what I'm looking for. There you go. Ricochet shots, I never like them. Now drill and dive, boy. Okay. There you go. Aim for the one that's on the ground whenever you get the chance. Ow. I touched him and it hurt. He's got a very painful touch. Even though I wasn't touching the spinny part of his shell, I just touched his back end that was sticking harmlessly out of the wall. Ouch. He pokes. He kills. He doesn't want me living. And you turned around. Okay. Too high up to swing on you from below. There we are. That's better. This is fine. This is very winnable. I can just smack the fuck out of both of you if you stop with the weird patterns. There we go. One down. Boom, bitch. What you doing in the background? Okay, bye.
Friend.
That takes care of him. And yep, we gotta kill another one to get that journal filled in. But yeah, we're well on our way to finishing New's quest of recording 100 different enemies. We just got a little ways to go still. Ouch. Saw my mistake, tried to double back, but it wasn't enough. I was too far out, and now there's the wind. Just in time to stop me from using my drift for just a little extra distance. But maybe I can, yeah, I don't need no drift. But here I might. Yeah. That's what I need. And up we go. Alright. Now, I'm about to get up in here. Another house very similar to that of the seamstress. Hello. Woke you with a startle, didn't I?
So rude to raise a pinstress from their deep meditation. You carry on with that kind of brash behavior and you're likely to be struck quick through.
Heater nodded.
I'm surprised to find a bug of sound mind alive in such an inhospitable place. You are a warrior, learned in the blades of this land. Aye, a pinstress. Your needle there might fit you fair, strange as it is and all, but it's the pin that's the glorious weapon of Farloom. Given I'm now awake, maybe you'd fancy a little training. Care to test the power of a pinstress? Might be even this old master could show you a thing or two.
Yeah, I'll train with you.
Bold choice, Needlebug. Let's get our shells a-shakin'.
Well, show me what you got, old lady. Learned the needle strike. Hold to charge up power and release a very strong hit.
How grand to face an opponent with a bit of energy. You're a skilled one, clear enough. I hope my training has granted some insight.
Oh, it has. And I'm sure the pin strike is different from depending on which crest. For the Wanderer, just a barrage of quick stabs. But what about other crests? Hunter, for that we get a nice quick double slash. Yes. And I'm checking all the crests I got. What's the Reaper do with that? One big meaty cleave. I can appreciate that. And the Beast. Okay, jumping big sweep. That's a thing you can do. But as you know, I'm a Wanderer. That is the crest I shall keep on me for all my remaining days. I can't do anything with those dangly rings just yet. There is an ability that I require for that. One that I do not yet have. Ha! Idiot! You got 8! You shouldn't have been fluttering around spitting drills at me. Maybe then you'd still be alive and not in the belly of a bunch of little monster worms. Ow, you bastard! I always forget you're right there! I always expect this platform to be nice and unguarded, and then that guy just pops up and I trip over him, causing damage to a certain time-sensitive piece of thingamabob that I be carrying around. Annoying he be. Sherma! Little pilgrim, do you sleep? Herm? Hoy there! I was looking for somewhere to rest my weary shell and found this cozy station.
También.
These lands are dangerous. I had thought perhaps some harm had come to you. Harm? Oh, Red Maiden, have faith. No harm can come to us on this holy ascent. We only need to keep our gaze upward. Isn't this all so terribly grand? The great stone steps, the winds lifting us up like the voices of a choir, and just beyond it all is our pilgrimage's end, the great citadel at last. Ah, the shining bench has risen for us. Farloom's kindness to we pilgrims is inexhaustible. Please rest, Red Maiden, and fear not, our kingdom watches over us all. Aren't those solemn judge bugs nice? They do not speak or sing, but I sense great wisdom behind their gleaming gazes. Beware them, little one. Wise or not, their judgments are often followed by violence. Many of your fellow pilgrims have fallen to them in these great steps. Oh, but even the fallen will sometimes stand again, and all pilgrimages will be completed, yes? That's how I've heard it. I'm not so sure about that. I think you're just incredibly lucky to not have been smacked over the head by a dude with a gong and a mallet. They tend to be very hell-bent on smashing heads in with those things. But whatever. Our path is clear, the Citadel is just a little bit further beyond, and we're going to reach it in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you in the next one. God, bye!